Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So I might be posting 2 videos today, so be on the lookout for a second video. Might, just because I have a few videos. All right. So in this particular video, this lady went to get her nose done and she came back with a video of her 5 weeks post-op. And this has got a lot of people talking about the Whoville nose. I just found out about that, right? And ethnic rhinoplasty. Now take a look at her reveal video.
Hello guys, I wanted to show you my 5-week post-op nose reveal. This is what she's looking like from the front. This is her from the side. Other side. Overall, I am very happy with my nose and how she's turned out. Granted, she's still very swollen and the tip is still very high up, but as the weeks progress, it will drop.
Yeah. Now, this has started a whole discussion on TikTok with people saying that Black people shouldn't be changing their features, their noses, and try to get closer to whiteness. And others are like, what are you talking about? All noses are black. There are people from East Africa and so on and so forth who have noses like that. They're not trying to be white. And others are like, when they go on the table, they don't say that they are looking for an East African nose. They probably have a different type of nose in mind. It means that they are trying to become white or they hate themselves so much. And so this is the discussion that is going on about this whole ethnic rhinoplasty. Okay, so what I'm going to do without wasting your time is I'm going to get into what people had to say so you hear it from themselves. And I want to know what you think about this whole situation. Personally, I'm of the notion that if anything makes you feel uncomfortable, you want to feel more confident in your skin. If that's what you want to do, I don't mind. But I want to know what you think about this whole situation and the Whoville noses and so on. Let me know your thoughts and let's get into what people have to say about this whole situation. Thank you.
Hi guys, today I want to talk about the Whoville nose. So the Whoville nose is something that was, kind of hot. Obviously last month, everybody was talking about this kind of appearance where you over-rotate a nose and you kind of have this exaggerated tip with kind of almost like a pig snout. So, I just want to weigh in as far as what I think is causing this. Hopefully people aren't doing this on purpose. It's important to recognize kind of the normal anatomy and the normal angle that the nose comes off the lip. You want the angle here to be about 100 degrees, and here obviously it's like 130. So what I think is happening here is people are doing what's called a tongue and groove maneuver. So this cartilage here is what comprises your tip. So anytime you do the surgery, you have to suspend the tip in some way. And kind of to cut corners, sometimes surgeons, and sometimes it works, but a lot of times, surgeons will cut corners and try to just kind of hitch this cartilage up onto the septum and sew it like a sandwich. The problem is if you have a really short septum, it's going to over-rotate. So really the better way to do this and to avoid over-rotation, to do what's called a septal extension graft, where you take a little piece of cartilage and you extend it off of the septum and then hitch the nose to that. And that helps you better control the angle. So, yeah, I think too many people are doing this hitch maneuver. They're probably doing closed rhinoplasties where it's a lot harder to do a septal extension graft. But, that's why it's important to find a good surgeon.
Stop getting those noses, the ones that go like this and then they go like this. Please just stop. It's not, if you have a nose like this that gives you one of these right here, you doing this to it is not going to give the things that you think it's going to give. Please. I keep seeing it on my For You page. It's on my For You page and it's giving self-hate. Just stop. Every time a video starts like this, so here's my nose, you guys. I want to show you guys my nose. And it goes like this and my eyes go like this. It's like, girl, what did you do? You are gorgeous. You are beautiful. Stop hacking at the sides of your nose for the little Turkish specials. Like, what do you... Stop! And I think it's on my For You page so much because I just keep watching it over and over again because I'm just gagged every time. Like, why would you do that? Who was your inspiration? Who was your inspo pick? Like, just slow down.
Baby, keep your Jackson 5 nostrils. Keep the Jackson 5 nostrils. The Jackson should have kept the nostrils. Keep your nostrils. You'll never look better, I promise. I don't care if you tilt your head up and I can see right to your brain. Keep your Jackson 5 nostrils. I don't care if it's lumpy, frumpy, squatted, and squished and wide. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Because if the alternative is some type of super thin, turned up, where are you Christmas nose? Baby, no. Pimp down. Pimp in distress. Don't.
Hi besties. I just feel like there are more than enough resources to ensure your nose looks good. If you don't follow me. There is no reason. First of all, I don't think I agree with black people getting nose jobs. But if you insist, if you're really that insecure about it, by all means, one life, do what you want to do. But there is no reason for you to come up with a nose like this. Triangle, bloody trapezoid, tetrahedron. There's no need for it to look like that. There are so many good doctors and they're on Instagram. They show you the photos before and after. They tag their customers so you can ask them for a photo of how it looks now so you can be sure. And it's not like you guys are going to an alley and paying $200. There are many, many zeros in the amount you've paid. Yet it doesn't look good. And I don't understand why. Unless that's what you're aiming for. Do you hate your nose that much? Because sometimes they're so bad, it just has to be intentional. And you're busy tagging your doctor left, right and centre. I thought you're tagging him so you can jump him. No, you're happy with the work? And there seems to only be one nose job, which is to make your nose 3 times smaller. Fine. But it's not like you're getting the fat out of your lips. Is it fat? I don't know. What makes them big? It's not like you're getting that removed. So you look in... Okay.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, but every nose is a black nose. And black people can have wide noses, small and slender, upturned, Whoville looking noses. That's all a part of it. And when you make fun of something that somebody felt so strongly enough to go and change, spend their money, it gives very much hater. If you feel like you don't like something on your body, you're well within your right to go and change it. Calling them anti-black and saying that, oh, they got a white person nose, and calling them botched before their nose job isn't even healed as yet, it's giving really anti-woman. It's giving anti-black woman. It's giving hater. You sound jealous and you sound very, very, very envious. Let people change whatever the hell they want to change on their body.
So there's currently a lot of conversation in regards to the young lady who got the botched rhinoplasty, like the ethnic rhinoplasty, and she's going around and, you know, baby girl looked like she was on Whoville. She looked like Cindy Lou, right? And I just want to say, like, as a person who's always struggled with liking their features, especially their nose, I have a big nose. I've been told I've had a big nose by my family because, you know, your family is your first bullies. I've been told that my nose was huge when I was a kid. I remember kids used to always pick on me and say things like, oh, you can take your glasses and your nose off at the same time. Yeah, not too fucking much. I say all this to say, like, the only way that y'all are going to get people to start liking themselves is if you truly just encourage them from a young age. It all starts when you're young. I had to grow to like my features because at one point I had to use common sense and say, girl, if you ever got a nose job, my face would like look unproportionate. Like my nose fits my face. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's for my face because that's how my face is structured. If I was to go get that Whoville ass nose, I would give like it's just because our facial features and our features in general are just big. I have full lips. I have, you know, small eyes, but my schnoz is huge. Like, this is how my genetics just played out, and it was supposed to be like that. And that's why when you go get those rhinoplasties, sometimes they don't always look right, even after it heals. Style. She's saying that she's still swollen, but my thing is, I feel like really just this boils down to people liking their blackness, understanding their blackness, being appreciative of their blackness and their features, because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. You can get as many surgeries as you want. When you have kids, and if you choose to have kids, I'm not having kids. Y'all be safe though. When you choose to have kids, your kids gonna have your features. Your original ones, not the ones that you paid for. And in that general sense, in that general statement, what are you gonna tell them? Your kids who have your original features, not your paid for features, your original features. What do you tell them? Start breaking generational curses. Start getting black boys and black girls in front of mirrors and make them tell them that they're beautiful. Compliment them. I make it my mission every time I see a young black child, boy or girl, especially dark skin, black women and men, young boys. I always, how you so cute, you look so handsome today, you're so well mannered, so well behaved. I love your pigtails. I wish I had pigtails like that. I make sure I give them a compliment because it truly does start when you're young. The internalized hate for yourself starts when you're young. And you can break generational curses starting with you. Thank you.
Black girl with a good nose job here, reporting for duty. So, a lot of discourse on this app. Some points were made. I think that you need two things in order to have a successfully natural looking nose job as a black woman. First, you need a black surgeon. I was living in Florida at the time, and I saw a tweet from my surgeon's patient who had a nose job. Her nose was beautiful. I looked on the website, and she had several black clients with rhinoplasties that did not look like this. It looked like each one was tailored for each person's face, and that made me feel really comfortable. She had also spoken about the importance of ethnic rhinoplasties and maintaining people's ethnic features while giving them kind of what they want. So that's one. The second thing I would say is that you need to be really realistic when it comes to your expectations. So I brought in two photos, one of Doja Cat and one of Lori Harvey. And I said, here's what I would love. You're the expert, I defer to you, so whatever you think is best. And she ended up going with the nose of Lori Harvey. And I said, bet. Clearly I don't have Lori Harvey's nose. The whole point is not for it to be copy and pasted. It's supposed to give like kind of the overall effect. So what I ended up doing was debulking. So we only worked on the tip of my nose. Nothing was done to the bridge. My bridge still remains the same. You can even look from down here and you can tell that there was work done because there's a scar here and just the way that the nostrils taper in a little bit. I'm 3 years out from my rhinoplasty. I'm still the best decision I ever made. I can put some pictures at the end kind of showing you what I looked like before, kind of the day I got my stitches out and what that looked like, and then kind of through the years and what I look like now. So if you have any questions that I could help you with, I would love to answer them. Like I said, I feel like there's been kind of this blanket thought process over black women and their nose jobs, and I'm here to show you that, yes, you can have a nice, subtle nose job.
Oh, it's so cute. It is.
I don't like how you guys bring up East Africans when it comes to this ethnic nose job discourse, because to me it's a deflection and it's a distraction from what people are trying to address, which is what is the root cause that's pushing black people to get these nose jobs to better assimilate into the white beauty standard. And I feel like people bring this up as a way to alleviate some of the guilt they might have over their nose job, or a way to reconcile the fact that they might identify as black and be proud that they're black, but they underwent a cosmetic surgery to alter their ethnically black nose to better fit the white beauty standard. And a way they reconcile this is by pointing out that there are ethnic groups within the black race that might have my nose post-surgery. AKA they'll point out to, oh, this is not a white nose, this is the East African nose. But I bet you 99% of them are not going under the surgery table to get an East African nose, and they're not pointing out to their surgeon East African people as an inspiration. And I think people are getting, just because East Africans might predominantly have a nose that better fits the white beauty standard does not mean that you as an individual did not undergo an action to further yourself closer to the proximity of whiteness. The intention of you going under that surgery table was to get closer to the white beauty standard. A side effect of that operation was you might have a nose that looks like an East African nose, but that does not address the fact that your intention undergoing this surgery was to get closer to the white beauty standard. And another thing, East Africans are not your allies in the fight against white beauty standards. Their own beauty standards and their own community upholds featureism, texturism, and colorism. Because I see you guys big up East African beauty a lot on TikTok, and I'll be real with you, they're not reciprocating the same kind of love. A lot of you guys praising them, if you were born in that ethnicity, they would dog you guys out. Let your hair be 4C or your nose be too wide, they'll even deny the fact that you part of their ethnic group. Y'all would not survive in an East African household. The way they would bully you, critique you, and put you down, and then you guys get on this app and you praise them for their beauty.
Honestly, when I was watching those clips from the ladies from East Africa or other parts of Africa, I saw so many different types of noses. Yes, they may not say this is what they want. Everybody has a photograph of what they want when they want to go and get their noses done. Maybe that's what she wanted. Okay. I feel like when it comes to certain things, people like to go in so hard when it comes to black women, honestly. I remember when the natural hair season was here and everybody was, doing the big chops. If you were seen with a relaxed or texturized hair, it's like you hate yourself, you don't like your hair texture. Let people be. If that's what makes them feel confident, they wake up, they want to face the day because they are okay, they got rid of maybe an insecurity or something that they felt some type of way about, let them be. Wrong, right? Let them be. Do you understand? People have a right to choose what they want, and it's their choice. I know it's the internet, and when you post something, people will have their own opinions and thought. But the way people are coming for her, and the lady who said that, let's not pretend that people don't make fun of people with big noses. I agree with her. It's true. People will make fun of you because your skin is very dark. People will make fun of you because you have big lips. People will make fun of you because you have a big nose. Your hair is so kinky. I always say I have type 4Z hair. Yeah. People will make fun of you due to so many different reasons. Give you names. As someone who grew up in Ghana, it was even there at the time. I remember people used to laugh at me because I was so skinny. And the moment they change it to you are still laughing at everybody saying, oh, don't do it. It looks like the Michael Jackson nose, Whoville nose, so on and so forth. It doesn't look so great. It doesn't. It's not up to you. It's up to her. If she likes it, maybe they've been bullied for a very long time and they're like, do you know what? I really don't like this. I have a bit of money. Let me go change this thing about myself. Yes, you may not agree with it, but that's what they want to do. I'm sorry. Let them be. Okay? All right? But like I said, if you're going to get these things done, do your research, find out, see if the person that you're going to is going to do a good job and so on. So I'm not saying hers is a bad job. I'm just saying. All right? But anyway, let me know your thoughts about all of this and I'll see you again with another video. Take care of yourselves and one another. Bye.